Today I'll cover everything you need to know to choose the best possible professional yo-yo for you. So you can start mastering modern yo-yo tricks like the DNA or Godspeed in no time. But before I start recommending yo-yos, I need to know a little bit more about what your yo-yo abilities are. So you can go ahead and take a free quiz at offsetyoyo.com. And once we've determined your yo-yo persona, we can begin the fun work of finding you your perfect yo-yo.
Also, last thing, if you're looking to get a yo-yo, right now Offset Yo-Yo is running like the biggest Black Friday sale we've ever launched, ever. So if you guys want to get a yo-yo, head on over to offsetyoyo.com. Okay.
Starting with the total beginner. At this stage, you know what a yo-yo is, but you can't really do any real yo-yo tricks yet. I usually recommend an affordable, plastic, and durable yo-yo, which brings us to option number 1, the Ascent.
The Ascent is our most popular beginner yo-yo, mainly because it comes with this upgrade bearing kit, which allows you to change the yo-yo from responsive, which allows you to do the basic tricks, to unresponsive, which allows you to do the intermediate to advanced yo-yo tricks. Plus, the Ascent also has this really cool fingerspin dimple that makes learning yo-yo tricks like the DNA super easy. Now, if you want a more complete setup, I'd recommend the Ultimate Yo-Yo Starter Pack. You'll still get the Ascent, which is great for learning all the basics, but you'll also get a plastic competition yo-yo called the Variant. The Variant is essentially a bigger, more angular, hardcore plastic competition yo-yo.
It's more suited for those intermediate string tricks that require the yo-yo to spin and go through a little bit more stress. But if you want the best of the Ascent and the Variant in a single yo-yo, I'd recommend this, the plastic cheat code. Similar to the Ascent, the plastic cheat code has the ability to switch from responsive to unresponsive yo-yo play, but its fingerspin capabilities are on a whole nother level. The plastic cheat code comes equipped with what we like to call auto-orientation technology. Essentially, the yo-yo automatically locks itself into a fingerspin, making tricks like the DNA way easier. The plastic cheat code's width in combination with its super stability makes it a pretty world-class plastic competition yo-yo. In fact, I actually won the Czech International Open one year with the plastic cheat code, proving you don't have to break the bank to win yo-yo contests. Alright, you're an intermediate yo-yo player now. You know a lot of the beginner tricks and maybe a few of the advanced ones. Now it's time to get something that can really level up your yo-yo game. Now it's worth mentioning yo-yos like the Variant or the plastic cheat code work great at the intermediate level, but now that you have a little bit more control over your yo-yoing and you're less likely to lose control or hit the ground, it's time to step into the world of metal unresponsive yo-yos. Some of the intro intermediate metal yo-yos we'd recommend consist of the newly released Metal Ascent. The Metal Ascent is our intermediate all-rounder metal yo-yo. It's so versatile that it's actually the yo-yo that's featured in our How to Yo-Yo tutorial series. You guys can go ahead and check that out there. Like the regular Ascent, the Metal Ascent has enhanced fingerspin capabilities, allowing you to easily learn and perfect yo-yo tricks like the DNA. It also features this exaggerated H shape, and this gives the Metal Ascent the ability to really excel at yo-yo tricks that involve grinding on your arms or your fingers or wherever you can think about. It's an extra added dimension that really makes this yo-yo a total all-rounder. But let's say you just want a hardcore metal competition yo-yo. For you, I'd recommend the Deviant Plus. The Deviant Plus allocates all of its design qualities for one purpose only, to be a kick-ass competition yo-yo. The Deviant Plus can easily handle sophisticated horizontal yo-yo tricks, a lot of the super fast, high stress, high speed yo-yo tricks, and even some of those super scary, risky neck yo-yo tricks with total ease. In fact, in 2023, Xavier Ng actually used the Deviant Plus to win the Australian Yo-Yo Open and the Singaporean National Yo-Yo title. For its price, the Deviant Plus has become the competitive benchmark for modern day competition yo-yos. Our final recommendation in the intermediate price point is the Offset Yo-Yo Zenon. The Zenon is the signature yo-yo Xavier Ng used to win the 2024 Singapore National Yo-Yo Contest and the Stronger Yo-Yo Contest. The Zenon is a specially engineered metal yo-yo designed for both competition and comfort. At 52mm wide, 2mm wider than the Deviant Plus, giving you extra catch zone, control, and speed. Finally, being made out of the slightly softer 6061 aluminium with rounded,
rims. The yo-yo is slightly more comfortable and forgiving than most other competition yo-yos on the market.
And with its bimetal styling, the Zenon looks just as premium as it performs. You said you can't bowl on a budget.
Next up, we have the yo-yo influencer.
You don't just want to learn how to yo-yo, you want to learn how to go viral. Well, for that, you're gonna need a yo-yo that helps you learn the yo-yo tricks that effectively break the internet.
If you're on a budget, the plastic cheat code is a great option for this, but if you want to step it up a notch, I'd recommend just the regular cheat code. The cheat code was designed to complete the most viral yo-yo tricks possible. It was the first yo-yo to feature advanced auto-orientation technology, making tricks like the DNA super effortless and consistent. But unlike the plastic cheat code, which just has the shape, the regular cheat code, the caps are made from a low friction Delrin plastic.
These Delrin caps maximize the cheat code's finger spin times and allows you to do some pretty cool stuff with the cheat code.
But with its body being entirely made out of metal,
the cheat code can also hold its own through a very high stress, high speed Godspeed combo, ensuring the yo-yo has everything you need to learn the yo-yo tricks that blow up on the internet.
Now, if there's a viral yo-yo trick that you can't do on the cheat code, we're gonna have to push the limit on this. Introducing the Limitless. The Limitless is equipped with 3 bearings, 2 in the outer shells, 1 in the center.
This allows the yo-yo to be equipped with a free spinning outer shell. And now, you can essentially do whatever you want with the Limitless. Not that it needs it, but the Limitless is also equipped with an oversized finger spin dimple, allowing it to do all of the conventional DNA yo-yo tricks and a lot more.
Now, as an aside, when choosing a viral yo-yo, a really important consideration to make is the color. In my experience, bright neon yellow colors, especially when these are exposed to UV lights, if your yo-yo glows and you're doing cool yo-yo tricks, it maximizes the likelihood that it's gonna go viral. So if you're looking to get a yo-yo specifically for virality, I would recommend these colors.
Alright, you're serious. You're not playing around anymore, you want to win. So you're gonna need a yo-yo that's world class, but you're also on a budget. Also note, yo-yos like the plastic cheat code or the metal Ascent are still great options for this category. But if you want to take it up a little bit, I would next recommend the bimetal Ascent. The bimetal Ascent combines everything we've seen with the plastic and metal Ascent, but now it adds bimetal technology.
The bimetal Ascent is a perfectly balanced powerhouse, designed specifically for mastering finger spin and DNA tricks, and also pushing competitive yo-yo tricks to their absolute limit.
If you've only got the budget for one yo-yo, and you want that yo-yo to be able to do the DNA, as well as the high difficulty, high speed competition yo-yo tricks, you can't really go wrong with the bimetal Ascent.
Alright, but let's say the DNA is not on your list of priorities and you just want the best possible budget bimetal. Next is Outlier Plus. The Outlier Plus was once the premium flagship offset yo-yo had to offer. It's now been repurposed and repositioned as a formidable budget option. At its new price point, the Outlier Plus dominates almost every yo-yo in its category. Being one of the first ever bimetals to break the 50mm width, the yo-yo is designed to be hyper competitive. With the Outlier Plus, I won the US Open, 2023 Australian National Yo-Yo Contest, and qualified for the World Yo-Yo Contest for the first time in my career.
Demonstrating its elite level performance, now brought to you guys at a relatively affordable price point. Now for those of you who want something ultra competitive, but you don't necessarily want to go into the bimetal category, meet the Deviant 6.
The Deviant 6 is our widest monometal yo-yo ever, coming in at a massive 60mm width, 10mm wider than the Deviant Plus, and 5mm wider than the Deviant 5. To tolerate this new design, it's been upgraded to 7075 aluminium, giving you even more spin time, durability, and precision. Its bold, aggressive design is for players pushing extreme speed, horizontal, and risk-heavy tricks without the bimetal price tag.
Okay, you've now reached the peak of the yo-yoist lifestyle. You want to win whatever it takes. You want the latest and greatest in yo-yo technology.
For you guys, welcome to our elite bimetal yo-yo collection. Every yo-yo here was engineered for one purpose: win yo-yo contests. So for our first recommendation is the Galactus. Welcome to the world's first 60mm wide competition bimetal yo-yo. The Galactus's exaggerated width makes landing just about any competition trick exponentially easier. So much so that Xavier won 2 of the stronger yo-yo contests in dramatic fashion, proving the superiority 60mm wide yo-yos have on the rest of the competitive field. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, we've evolved since the Galactus, which brings us to my next signature yo-yo, the Outlier 6. The Outlier 6 now comes in at a whopping 60mm wide. The Outlier 6 is now equipped with our innovative power ring. The result? A bimetal yo-yo that's wider, faster, and more powerful than anything like it on the market. If you were to ask me, I would say that the Outlier is the best bimetal competition yo-yo that we've ever produced, but because I'm not the only player we're producing yo-yos for the next few yo-yos, I'm gonna let the yo-yo players they were designed for speak on them personally. Starting with the Logic.
What's up guys, Alan Chen, 10th in the world here to talk about the Logic 2. The Logic 2 is a 60mm wide inner ring bimetal yo-yo. Body is made from 706 aluminium. That's the aluminium with the highest strength to weight ratio, allowing the body to be big and wide, but the inner ring to also be dense. The aluminium conceals the inner ring, maximizing the ergonomics in the hand, but gives the yo-yo spin time and stability. I used this yo-yo to win my 2nd Australian National Yo-Yo title and used it to place 10th in the world this year.
Hey guys, Xavier here, 5th in the world, 1st in semi-finals, here to talk to you about my latest signature yo-yo, the Xenon Prime. It's a 60mm wide tri-material yo-yo. The outer edge is equipped with our new Prime Rim technology. This makes the yo-yo more comfortable in the hand, more forgiving if it hits you, and allows us to make some iconic colorways. Also, the fact that the yo-yo is now bimetal, there is a boost in both spin time and stability, allowing me to win both the Singapore National Yo-Yo Contest, World Yo-Yo Contest semi-finals, and placing 5th at the World Yo-Yo Contest.
Alright, this next yo-yo isn't designed for the competitive yo-yo stage, but it's designed to sharpen your skills, and next is the Outlier Mini. Some of the best yo-yo players intentionally practice with smaller yo-yos to sharpen their skills. So our team has developed an undersized bimetal yo-yo designed to further refine yo-yo tricks once we've already put hours into practicing the combos. Using a yo-yo as small as the Outlier Mini in conjunction with a lot of the 60mm tech that we've put out really works to sharpen and refine your yo-yo skills, making sure that you never lose sight of the accuracy needed to land those intricate and difficult yo-yo tricks. Practicing with a super small yo-yo and then immediately switching back to a super wide yo-yo really turbocharges your accuracy and really gets you in that sweet spot for landing all of your tricks on the competitive yo-yo stage. Okay, so there you have it. Those are all of the recommendations we have for you in 2026. Good luck,